This audio is going to be pre-recorded simply because I'm fully aware I have probably made no progress from the 7th to the 10th or 9th whenever I end up editing and uploading this. This is simply because it is taking a long while to do things. I currently have the summer update to deal with, which, despite going to other worlds, is just being an inconvenience because I wish to farm fishing and do the netherworld for the boss and that boss's loot, and I usually log off for maybe an hour, and when I come back I've missed the cart event, and when I don't miss it, it's in my own world and I don't gain any ice creams. So it's a little bit annoying at the moment, I'm gonna be honest. I could definitely do with maybe a schedule sorting out. Secret base ended. I didn't get anything new, which is unfortunate. I got a lot of XP though. I leveled up a couple times, that's great and all. With time, I'm hoping to maybe formulate a nice schedule to maybe sort some of this stuff out, because at the moment it's I log on, I look at my daily bonus, hoping to get literally anything useful. I then hop on my other account, do the same thing, check the Pixel Worlds exchange for whatever I've been buying and selling, log back onto the NoTrade account and just have a look at what there is for me to do. Spike bombs. I farm spike bombs in my spare time. They're not that bad. They're pretty good for gems and just doing something. That's great and all. But until the new update, I really don't know what I'm really going for. I've done a load of stuff this past 3 days and I feel like I've made no progress. I've done 10 to 15 deep nethers. Not much from that, apart from a couple more embers. I've done a couple hours of fishing for some gems. That's great. If you guys want me to open up some packs, I'd love to. I truly would. But I'm thinking of saving them for the mining update that comes out, which, by the way, looks amazing. It looks like a new way for me to get gems, and that'll be perfect. That'll be a nice deviation from what I've got at the moment, which is fishing, nether, and farming. All of which are great, but switching in between them all, I think it'll be nice to have a new way to get gems. That'd be brilliant. And if it isn't a new way to get gems, it's just a new way to do something. It'll be some more content. Hopefully it'll be something interesting for the account to do as well, because the aim of the account is to just find new ways to have fun in the game without the hassle of focusing so heavily on getting world locks and becoming famous and rich, and the ideals a load of you have, and I'm fully aware of that. I started playing like that for years, and then I kind of stopped the last time I had to play the game. But yeah, this new update should 100% add some new things for me to do. I can make a separate video about it. That'd be great. I hope you guys would like that. A new video just talking about how the update works, tell you my opinion on it. I think that would be great, and it wouldn't be too much of a hassle to make or anything. In the background, I'm 100% just showing you some stock footage of me doing deep nether or netherworld, or maybe farming the spike bombs again. It isn't gonna be a hardcore video in reality. I know it's annoying, like the Q&A video didn't do very well, and I don't blame it. It wasn't really a hardcore episode, but I need to put more time into just talking to you guys, because I feel like it would be so much more useful for me to conversate and figure out what things you guys like to watch. I know some of you guys really like to enjoy watching like pack openings, but I don't have the gems to do 100 pack opening. Wow, look at this legendary I got. I'd love to do that, but I don't know. There's a chance I don't get a legendary, and then that'll just kind of spoil it for me. What else could I make? I downloaded Blender recently. I could make some cool animations with that. Animations would be cool for the account. I'd like to do a new intro, definitely a new outro, despite how long that took me. I think it'd be really cool to make those things. Oh, and I wanted to talk about dungeons. I really want them to come into the game, man. I think they'd be incredible. Dungeons in Pixel Worlds. I know it's been talked about before and theorized and got some good ideas about it, but for an account like NoTrade, oh my god, it'd be incredible, because all this armor and weapons I've collected all have different elemental states and damage buffs, and some of the armor's got better light and defense and stuff like that. All of that would be so cool to incorporate into dungeons. So having like a light dungeon, a dark dungeon, kind of a fire dungeon, maybe a water dungeon, along those kind of themes would allow not so commonly used items, like some of the community water type items, like the swordfish and that new one they released, that'd be great. They'd be more used because they have more water damage, same with like the PWG and the water gun and stuff like that. But it would allow for the current meta, I think I should call it, of best defense, best damage. But currently it's like get the dark sword, get the best damage weapon you can get for nether, and it's just going to change it. It's going to change everything. We're going to have different dungeons. I hope this is the way they do it. Different dungeons for different elements. I think that'd be a brilliant idea, and I think it would work incredibly well. But the incorporation and the creation of it is completely down to the developers. But I think going along that kind of way of using this element system that we already have in the game, which by the way isn't the most confined or greatest thing in the world, but if they could really implement it and use it and make it very commonplace in the game, it'd make booster specific items from months ago probably pretty useful, therefore increasing the prices of some stuff and just making not so oftenly used items useful, which for my account is exactly what it's for. My account's aim is to create a series where I do stuff the wrong way. So what most people will do is they'll sell all their good stuff and then they get world locks for them and just trade them off and do whatever they want with it. In my account, I'd very much like to collect at that, and maybe, you know what, the items will be useful at one point. That'll be great. I want to collect all the deep nether items. I want to collect all the secret base items, which God is going to be pain. I've never heard of anybody do the whole superhero, big bulky Hulkbuster armor looking thing without buying them. I think that'd be an incredible goal, but I actually think it might be impossible in 1 year, simply because I did 100 secret bases for the Mystery Dew Cape, and I got 1 out of 100. And that took a lot of time. And maybe I have enough time in the year, but it's dependent on whether or not I play every single day for 12 hours straight, which I will not be doing. This has been more of a venting episode, and I don't really know what you guys will think about it. I'll hopefully add something interesting in the background of this game, so you guys wouldn't be too annoyed. And I really want to know your feedback on these type of videos I'm making. I'll definitely edit them. It's just me talking for like 10 minutes straight, and I know that'll really annoy some of you guys because you guys wanted like a 10-minute hardcore episode, and I really want that to happen. But my issue with it is I get 3 hours worth of footage, right? 3 whole hours worth of secret base, netherworld, all of that footage, but none of it's interesting until I get an interesting piece of armor. I don't want to make a video for you guys that is just me doing secret base and not getting anything. I want there to be a goal at the end of it, and therefore episodes will definitely take a bit longer to create. And I really do apologize for that, because I'd like to just churn out this content weekly, if not every couple days, because they're not the hardest things to create. This one's going to be probably pretty easy, because it's just going to be me editing a lot of these voice clips just over and over and splicing it, maybe adding some stuff on the screen. I put a lot of effort into it, and I really hope you guys enjoy what I do and what I create. But I don't want to fall into the stigma of creating low quality content for the sake of me not having anything to upload at that point. So I'm definitely going to stick to creating a video based on a significant gain on the account, or something interesting, maybe an update or something. I'd really like to stick to that, and I just want to preemptively say sorry to those who want updates frequently or of longer episodes, because I end up cutting a load of footage out that isn't interesting, and it usually, really unfortunately, always comes to 6-7 minutes every single time I've done it. I've kind of gone with that same thing for the past 10 episodes, and it's kind of just always fallen in that mark, even shorter sometimes, but that's just my fault. This has been a rant. This has been a interesting episode for me to create and edit. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like and comment and subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching. My name is Mers, and I will 100%, without a doubt, see you in the next video. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.